sendiri dan rendernya gambarnya udah cukup optimize. Cuman mungkin ada beberapa bugs di quest-questnya ya. Saya nggak ngerti untuk ada bugs gitu. Cuman kita coba dulu aja untuk mainnya. Cek. Kayaknya kurang deket deh. Cek. Oke, segini kayaknya udah cukup. Ya untuk roomnya sendiri, common roomnya si Slytherin yang kayak gini. Oke, sekarang kita coba keluar kamar ini. I need to hit my common room, so
I suppose some introductions are in order.
sebentar, setting dulu, biasanya kayaknya agak kecil nih sebenarnya.
Did you see the way they just walked forward at the end of the sorting ceremony?
Lumos.
Can't imagine starting with
Bisa pakai sihir dalam ini ya, dalam ruangan. Sebastian Selo.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Figgs who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Mungkin dari
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Ceritanya itu seperti apa?
I'd like to do some window shopping.
Potato!
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it, and I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting
Kita
you.
bakal terbang sama si Imelda.
I think they're hiding from us.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Keturunan dari keluarga Slytherin.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
I should like to retire to a
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Jadi masih ordinary wizard, masih professional.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you...
Walk with me.
Oh, bisa di skip.
This way.
Kalau di Xbox pakainya itu, terus di Xbox itu di Y atau misalnya di PS itu
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. You've been practicing. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Di sini gue tadi awalnya
Do keep up.
itu bukan wizard ya, tapi lebih ke witch.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Calling this guy's page.
Revelio.
Tiap tiernya bakal ada
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
gokil sih, buka pintunya pakai kayak ularnya si Nagini.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Open map itu pakai select. Central Hall. Oh. Right side map is where you find on the central floor for volume.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Any of you know where I can find some leaving toadstools?
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace this.
What will I learn in charms?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinx. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard.
Can you tell me more about the defense?
Defense against the dark arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in.
He did, Professor.
My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say...
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping... Speak of the devil. Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid...
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for me.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get... Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field?
Of course.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Yes, Professor.
And we'll see if we can't get you to Hook.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before... Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about...
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about her. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us. Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to... Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find...
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Who is the master of the warning?
Revelio.
Bit of snot on your nose. Thought you'd want to know.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Revelio.
So I'll have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Between the goblins and the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a smack.
Revelio.
She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
I don't trust them.
behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Obliviate itu kayak ngelupain. Buat ngelupain.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me! I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible X. Now, stay focused. Splendid! Not to worry. Very good. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of... Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this. There we go. Here.
That's it!
Watch this. Quite impressive.
Here we go!
That is how it's done.
Splendid!
Lanjut bisa dimiliki.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
It's my turn.
There we go. Oh, that was an execution. Let us see this. Phew.
Very good.
Here we go!
That is how it's done. Well done.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Untuk slot Hogwarts Legacy buat yang mau main offline udah ditaruh, untuk link pembeliannya juga melalui Tokopedia bisa.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
50.000 aja, cukup murah buat dapetin yang Deluxe Edition.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I...
That's good to hear. It's a...
To put it lightly, I remember how I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world.
We have left Uganda. Hope you won't know.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it...
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful.
No, not at all. Wizarding, I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite...
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
I think Professor Ronan wants to... Until next.
Of course, you can.
A word, if you would.
If you're so in.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor? Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exact...
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted as...
Thank you, Professor. I enjoy...
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I said... Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professor... Expect to hear from me soon regarding a
the new student, aren't you?
I want to move to Italy.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu pad.
Revelio.
Nobody can do it.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise... Good! Now, the basic cast. Well done! Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know.
There you go.
All my students for this event. I do enjoy life in duel.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you.
If what I've seen today is any indication, I demand excellence from my students. A classroom duel is one thing.
Understood, Professor.
So, again, well done today. All right.
Revelio.
That's enough spectacle for one day.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Didn't expect a new student to be so deft. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I...
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School?
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if you'll perform. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. Till next time.
Revelio.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Ada treasure tadi yang ada pintu yang harus dibukanya bisa level 2 sih. Level 1. Tapi kita coba lanjut aja ke quest berikutnya. Beautiful sekali nih Hogwarts-nya. Gokil.
Revelio.
Whee! Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you Praxia Mole? As long as 'twere only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not the... But he failed, as did his containment charms. So
Revelio.
Make your point!
Nggak bisa diatur.
Revelio.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio.
Kita dapat scroll info. Kita coba teks buat pakai. Clock and drops. Kayaknya kita pakai dulu nih. Jadi kayak seniman. Ini sama sekali nggak nambah stat ya. Kalau misalkan pakai clocknya itu.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know.
Gryffindor.
I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interest?
Of course. Dueling.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner. So, care to step into the ring?
Pertama gue partner dulu sama si Sebastian, selanjutnya gue sendiri buat battle.
Get me in the ring.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Tarik ya.
Confringo!
Leviosa, Taylor, Stupefy.
Defender, is that all you've got?
Stupefy. Stupefy. Leviosa.
Confringo! Come on!
Lumos.
Leviosa.
Act like a winner!
Leviosa.
Oh, there goes my wager.
Some big hits that round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this...
Brilliant. Count...
I shall. Again, congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio. Leviosa.
Revelio.
Leviosa. Accio. Nice to see you, my young friend.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Oke, siap. Let's rematch. Ini agak stuttering karena gue pakai videonya itu nggak terlalu di push 100% load, ya sekitar 68% untuk
Rebellion.
Jadi memang agak sedikit stuttering karena gue sendiri juga lagi coba event ganti event prosesor.
Rebellion. Levioso. I've always said travel broadens the mind.
Logiknya gitu ya, kalau si game ini dia nggak akan bisa turun dari downstairs-nya, nggak bisa langsung. Mungkin karena dia logiknya memang meskipun di versi manusiawinya ada gitu.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
Rebellion. Levioso. Rebellion. What are you up to now?
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details.
That's correct, Professor.
Regardless, you must continue to build. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Efek-efeknya kayak misalkan walnut gitu dapat dibuat dari dragon core.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before.
A spellcraft is a... I shall explain more about...
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have... Mr. Ollivander is a genuine... I would trust no one else to pay.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of...
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the... Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending...
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route. A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the car. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work...
Kayaknya kita bakal bench namanya. Pakai broomstick.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be...
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells out. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience. Such experience is invaluable when mastered.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. this is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio. Leviosa.
Calling the flying page near the market state to udah nih. Calling the flying page in defense again.
Revelio.
Apa sih?
Leviosa.
Here. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
If only a new student was in this sad predicament.
Brilliant.
Might some kind soul help me?
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm it. Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and move.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Let's go ketemu ke Sebastian Cello.
Revelio. Revelio.
Rumor is.
Oh.
Revelio. How nice my young friend.
What am I missing?
Kayaknya offense itu buat basic attack ya.
Revelio.
Well,
Revelio.
that's meeting you here.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, Mike. I'm told you're in dire need of... Is this your first foreign?
It is.
Well, I shall endeavour to be... Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too.
Ayo, besok. Ini di sebelahnya tuh. Pantesan bunyi lonceng. Lock lagi.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Last week, I performed a new
Sorry. Let's go, bro.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
just enough to keep me well-rounded.
OTW.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I...
Keren coy. Cuman kalau dari luar Hogwartsnya kayak kelihatan kecil nih.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions.
Revelio.
Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Revelio.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriff?
Absolutely. Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous.
Revelio.
I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Iya, ratingnya bagus, Kri. Seru
Have you
sih.
had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface.
Gameplaynya
Loads
cukup
to
lama,
see,
Kri.
places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the
Lebih
class?
Perhaps
kalau
one day.
misalkan lama sih.
I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told
Revelio.
me how
Sejauh
you're
ini
so
yang
good
pernah
at
orang
dueling.
main sih Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed yang origin aja ngabisin sama DLC-nya itu bisa sampai 200-300 jam gitu. Karena side quest-nya juga seru kalau si Assassin's Creed. Worth it, Creed, untuk beli game ini sih.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at
Tapi
all.
kalau misalkan itu
But you can see them.
Unfortunately.
mungkin ini
But
Creed.
you've seen quite a
Kalau
bit
ada
yourself
sharing
firsthand
offline-nya,
too.
mending beli sharing offline dulu.
Most notably that dragon
Tapi nggak tahu
attack.
sih kalau
Revelio.
Hopefully the
Switch
rest of
bakal
your
ada
year
atau
isn't as eventful.
Ya, Creed, ini di Steam. Untuk Hogwarts Legacy orang ada 2 akun. Yang satunya lagi pakai Ravenclaw, cuman yang ini orang pakai itu pakai Slytherin. Orang pengen coba, takutnya emang ada spell-spell yang emang beda gitu dari tiap kubu.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
Revelio.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying.
Boleh, boleh.
I shall be at the
Kebetulan si
castle
Angga
where
besok
it's
main
safe.
ke rumah.
Good luck to both of you.
Kayaknya mau nyobain ini. Mau nyobain main
A demi, guys. I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it.
Ini kata orang sih
I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Cuman kalau misalkan mana mau yang challenging parah, main
Mr. Moon is quite the character.
Itu lebih
My
parah
sister
daripada
Anne thinks he's
Sekiro.
lovely, but I'd say he could
Kalau mana
improve a
main
bit as
itu
a caretaker.
game-game fighting atau misalkan adventure
is your
yang
sister
ada
in Slytherin too?
dodging, attacking kayak gitu yang
She
butuh
is,
timing.
or rather, she
Mana
was.
udah
She's not well,
Revelio.
but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
udah jago. Besok aja main ke rumah santai dah. Oh ini Diagon Alley. Tapi Diagon Alley-nya ini nggak travel ke kota, masih
Honestly,
daerah-daerah.
if one could
Hogwarts
bottle the
kayaknya
magic
Diagon
of this
Alley deh.
place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, ini bagus nih gamenya. Setiap berapa rumah atau pintu tuh bisa dibuka. Kalau kemarin orang main sport-sportan tuh nggak semua pintu bisa dibuka.
Revelio.
Thank you Kri udah nonton.
Revelio.
Misi Pak, mau ambil treasure Pak.
Leviosa. Reparo. Here. Leviosa. Reparo. Lumos. Potato.
Ini bisa dibuka ya.
Revelio. Leviosa. Here.
Oh, kayaknya harus diambil nih bolanya.
Leviosa. Reparo. Lumos. Leviosa. Revelio. Leviosa.
Ini bolanya bersinar-sinar nih. Bisa diambil nggak ya?
Revelio. Leviosa. Here.
Nggak bisa, udah skip deh. Coba ke atas.
Revelio.
Sunhead. Ya elah.
Revelio.
Protego! Leviosa! Accio!
Revelio.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to...
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and...
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Reminder buat bikin wall.
Revelio.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that...
Good. Different.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again, if ever.
Revelio. 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 Levioso. Reparo. Here. Accio.
What? No.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Reparo. Tego. Revelio. I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
sementara untuk streamingnya gue berhenti dulu sampai sekitar nanti untuk video selanjutnya untuk teman-teman yang mau Hogwarts Legacy tapi bermain secara offline bisa di deskripsi. Untuk harganya sendiri cuma 20.000 untuk mendapatkan Hogwarts Legacy